All right, shalom, everybody. Peace of the Lord for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked man, the Lord said. Invite your friends, and I better not to ask you to invite your friends. It's okay. Today, our topic is about how the Muslims, poor Muslims, trying to duct tape the stupid Quran. You know, if I'm a Muslim, I will do the same. But I will keep doing that until I am out of duct tape. So today, we will show you random example of how the Muslim trying to solve the stupid Quran problem. This Quran, Yasser Qadi, he says, there's hole in the narrative. In fact, there's no hole. There's a volcano. What hole? There's billion hole. And the Muslims, they try their best to duct tape the holes. So listen carefully how the Muslims, they try to defend the stupid Quran.
Sperm comes from the backbone or something like that.
It says a fluid emitted. It doesn't say sperm. That's the first thing.
Listen, brother. Listen, brother. It says a fluid emitted. It doesn't say semen, brother. All right. So take a note. It doesn't say semen. It says a fluid. Okay. So what is this fluid which is going to be emitted?
And what we find is interpretations of some of these verses that are against what science says is correct, and some early exegesis that actually confirm modern science.
Some early exegesis confirm. I want to see them. Soon we will open our Discord if any Muslim would like to show us the early, see, he said some interpretation say things against science, but some early interpretation agree with science. We will see if this is true.
86:5.
Is the Quran the one that says that
Let us see.
sperm comes from the
Oh,
backbone?
I will just show you random stupid. This guy is answering David Wood, I guess.
You'll find these kinds of things all over the Quran. The Quran claims that semen is formed between the backbone and the ribs.
So this is regarding these three verses from chapter 86. Verses 5 and 6 together teach that man was created from an ejected fluid. And verse 87 is translated to say, emerging from between the backbone and the ribs. The word translated for emerging is yakhruju. Now there are two classical understandings of this verse, both of which refute this being a supposed scientific mistake. The first is that the word yakhruju is referring to the fluid being ejected, which we would understand to be the seminal fluid. For those who aren't aware, seminal fluid is not primarily produced in the testes, but in the seminal vesicles, which are in the abdomen of the male. And the second opinion, which is actually held by...
Hold on. he just get Mohammed busted. Did you hear what he just said? Where is the fluid is coming from? Repeat again.
is yakhruju. Now there are two classical understandings of this verse, both of which refute this being a supposed scientific mistake. The first is that the word yakhruju is referring to the fluid being ejected, which we would understand to be the seminal fluid.
Ejected where? And the seminal fluid, what is that? Coming from where to where?
For those who aren't aware, seminal fluid is not primarily produced in the testes, but in the seminal vesicles, which are in the abdomen of the male.
And how that refute anything? The Quran says the backbone. The backbone. Literally the backbone.
And the second opinion, which is actually held by Al-Qurtubi.
Qurtubi? Are you sure? And what about the women? What's seminal fluid? It says but this is between the man and the women.
And by a number of other mufassirin, is that yakhruju is referring to the man being created. In other words, it's the man emerging from between the backbone and the ribs. As
What? This is about the man is coming from between the backbone and the ribs? Let us see another random duct tape. Zakir Naik.
Quran says in Surah Qiyamah, chapter number 75, verse number 37 to 39,
Yeah.
we have created the human being from a minute quantity of sperm.
It says that? It says minor quantity of, this is what it says. Look, you see, every Muslim, he read for us the same verse, but every one of them, he said different words. This guy now, he have minor quantity of
Nutfatun min mani yumna, a minute quantity of sperm, then made it into an alaqa.
So this is, see now, so now the fluid is a sperm. The first one he said to us doesn't say sperm. The second one he said to us doesn't say sperm. This guy is a doctor. He said it's a sperm. Let us see another Abdul.
So if the Quran makes this claim that a fluid issues forth from between the ribs and the backbone, it's biologically accurate.
First of all, it doesn't say from between, as like from here to here. No, between mean from this and this. You see, we will show you, by the way, we don't make speeches here. We will show you what Muhammad said. We will get them busted all one by one. By what Muhammad said. Not I say, he say, she say. Between is not about one person. Between about the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. This guy don't even know how to say his prophet name correctly, and now he is fixing the Quran.
Forth from between the ribs and the backbone, it's biologically accurate. There's also another layer to look at this, where the Quran is saying where the fluid issues forth and where the human being emerges from, which is where the baby's born.
Hilarious. Ah, boy. All right. Let us see Mimi hijab. Hold on.
Own arguments for the veracity of Islam. Today, inshallah, we're going to be talking about a verse which is littered all over these kind of anti-Islamic websites. This is in chapter 86, verse number 7, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, فَلْيَنْظُرِ الْإِنسَانِ مِمَّا خُلِقَ مِنْ مَاءٍ دَافِقٍ يَخْرُجُ مِنْ بَيْنِ الصُّلْبِ وَالتَّرَائِبِ. That let human beings see where he has been, from what he has been created. He has been created from a secreted or a gushing fluid that comes from, or that he comes from, and we'll talk about the differences in translation. بَيْنِ الصُّلْبِ وَالتَّرَائِبِ.
He? This guy, he claimed he speak Arabic. He come from? The Quran says he come from? So this is not about the fluid. It's about he, huh?
Between the backbone and the ribs. And obviously here, sulb al-tara'ib is translated in more than one way, and we'll come to this.
We will
The
come.
contention is that this is actually unscientific, because we know that spermiogenesis happens in the testicles, and it doesn't happen between the backbones in the ribs, for example. And the assumption obviously is that what is being referred to in the verse when it says ma'in dafiq is sperm, and therefore this verse is out of line with.
So you guys, each one of them, he gave us different answer for the same verse. So this guy, he confirmed it's a sperm. The other guy, he said it's not a sperm. It's just a fluid. The first guy, the second guy, everyone, he gave us different story for the same verse. You know, this is what happened when you buy duct tape from different store. Next time, I advise you to establish a company, corporation of duct tape, one color. At least agree for one answer so people will not laugh at you. So is it a sperm? Is it just a fluid? Is it just a liquid? Is it just a water? Why each one of us hear a different answer from you?
Observable reality, and it's a proof against Islam. This is the contention. So let's deal with one thing at a time. First and foremost, what does the words sulb and tara'ib actually mean? So there are three opinions which are represented in the classical.
The scholars, they have a three opinion. By the way, the Quran is written by Allah, and the author Allah is so good in writing. To the point, as simple words in Arabic, Muslims are so freaking out to explain it. Do you see how the Quran is written? The Quran says that Allah, He wrote a clear Quran. Clear. فُصِّلَتْ آيَاتَهُ. Allah, He made it so clear. To the point, we Muslims are freaking out. Even the scholars have three opinion. Three opinion, brother. Huh? We have a three opinion. If this is what if we have a three opinion, all the Quran says we made the Quran so clear. Huh? We made them so clear. The translation. Look at this one here. Huh? Actually, not details. We explained our revelation to the people so who have knowledge. So the Quran is already explained, very much explained. I mean, deeply explained. Who can explain the Quran better than Allah? Listen, we have indeed explained in detail our Quran, our proof. This is the proof of Allah being God. In details, brother. So why we need Ibn Kathir and why we have a three opinion? The only answer for this, Allah, He failed. If Allah is exist and Allah is the one who wrote this book, obviously Allah, He failed to explain His book. Otherwise, if He did not fail, why we have a three opinion? Continue.
Literature and the dictionaries. Either we're talking about the backbone and the ribs of the man, or we're talking about the backbones of the ribs and the backbones of the man and the ribs of the woman, or we're talking about the backbone and the ribs of the woman, and we're not talking about the secreted liquid or the secreted fluids, but instead we're talking about the insan, the human being himself. Because the verse says, فَلْيَنْظُرِ الْإِنسَانِ مَا خُلِقَ. Let the human being see from which, or from that which he has been created. خُلِقَ مِن مَاءٍ دَافِقٍ. He has been created from a gushing or secreted fluid. يَخْرُجُ مِن بَيْنِ الصُّلْبِ وَالتَّرَائِبِ, which comes from between the backbone and the ribs. Now, could it mean that the human being, يعني فَلْيَنْظُرِ الْإِنسَانِ مِمَّا خُلِقَ, let the human being see where he is being created from. خُلِقَ مِن مَاءٍ دَافِقٍ. And taqdeer here is خُلِقَ الْإِنسَانِ مِن مَاءٍ دَافِقٍ. The insan was created from ماء دافق, secreted fluid. يخرج الإنسان يعني من بين الصلب.
This, you know, this a sign of stupidity is when you are supposed to make a video in English, but you cannot make one sentence without adding Arabic words. So how are you explaining to the English people now, or you are speaking to the Arabic people? Like, who in the world will understand now what you said? So it is يخرج the insan, which the fluid. Like, what, is that a sentence? The only one can understand what you are saying now is someone who speaks both languages. Listen carefully, guys, the stupidity of those people. He's trying to explain to you.
من بين يخرج الإنسان يعني من بين الصلب والترائب.
This is English video.
إنسان, it comes from بين الصلب والترائب.
What? The only word he put in English is comes from. And now supposedly everybody understand what he said. He just put the word come from. I mean, it's impossible for you not to understand. It's so clear, man. I just told you come from. Like, do those people knew what, you know, yakhruj, what's wrong with you, Abdul? Anyway, too much hashish. Go ahead.
So, the opinion that says the classical apologetical approach or apologetics approach, for those who take the view that it's talking about bayni sulbi wa tara'ib, the backbone and the ribs of the man, is to say, well, actually, this is saying ma'in dafiq. It's saying secreted fluid. It's talking about gushing fluid. And we know that, yes, spermiogenesis happens in the testes, but it goes up the epididymis. And actually, there is something called seminal vesicle, and it collects seminal fluids from there, and it comes back down the urethra. And then when ejaculation happens, what then takes place is obviously the emission happens. And so the seminal fluids, right, the seminal fluids are collected from either the seminal vesicles and or the prostate. That's opinion one. And so they say that bayn sulbi wa tara'ib here is anything above the coccyx and what's parallel to it, because the coccyx, or ajb al-dhanab in the Arabic language, is where the backbone ends. Bayn sulbi wa tara'ib, between the backbone and the ribs, so that the backbone ends at the...
Notice, until now, he did not mention to us any name, any book, any page. Do you notice? There is a reason for that, because what he is saying is a pure lie. If you are quoting a scholar for us, unless you are quoting Zakir Naik, you know, which is a joke, you don't even know how to read the Quran. Which book is saying what you are saying? He's just making a speech. He become the one who can explain the Quran. Okay.
Ajb al-dhanab, or the coccyx. So every part of the intersection there. And that means to say, from a human reproductive perspective, that anything which is above the penis, because the penis is parallel to, from an anatomical perspective, to the coccyx. And we know that the seminal vesicles and we know that also the prostate is above the penis. And so
from the backbone, look, everything connected, brother. The backbone connected to the penis. We know that the testicles is located the next, go to the right. Okay, no, stop here, yeah. Underneath, okay, 1 inch down. You know, what is this? This is now the explanation for the verse. This is the explanation for the verse.
So they say this is, in fact, Maurice Bucquois, in his famously said, this is a scientific miracle of the Quran. But we're not going down that route. We're just saying this is one apologetic approach of answering the question. And it may be satisfactory to some, it may not be satisfactory to others. And the language actually is facilitative of that. Now, the second approach, where we say that it's talking about the backbone of the man and the ribs of the woman, they say this is talking about oogenesis, because oogenesis happens in the ovaries of the woman, and this is where the eggs are basically being formed. And so that happens above the, once again, the vagina, which is parallel to the coccyx. And so the same kind of argument is made, and they say, so this is talking about the fluids, because there's a fluid that carries either the egg or the sperm for both man and woman.
Just to show you how stupid they are, let us cut the crap of the Abdul and go to what Muhammad said, and that will eliminate all their lies together. I never saw a Muslim. We can show all the interpretation, by the way. Each one of them he liked. The other guy, he said to us, Al-Qurtubi said. Al-Qurtubi, even he said that women have semen come from her hands. We can show you that. But anyway, we go to Muhammad. This is about a fluid, have nothing to do with what they are talking about. All of them, they are a bunch of liars. The fluid is a fluid coming out of the vagina of the women and coming out of the penis of the man. How we can prove that? If we go, actually, we can go right now, me and you, to Ibn Kathir in English. Where is Ibn Kathir in English? Hold on. And I'm not going to use Ibn Kathir to prove my point only. I will use what Muhammad said. But what Muhammad said can be located in Ibn Kathir if you don't speak Arabic. So this is Ibn Kathir. We can go to the chapter we are talking about, 86. And this is Ibn Kathir. Read carefully what Ibn Kathir is saying. So let the man see from where he is created. This is alerting that the man to weakness of his origin, blah blah blah, how he's created, intent to guide and accept. Let us go down a little bit. Here, he created from water gushing forth, meaning the sexual fluid that comes out of the body of the person. Not only the man, the women too. Sexual fluid coming out, bursting forth. This is orgasm of the man and the women. Do you see it? So all of this duct tape is just to avoid the reality. This is not about from between here and between there. This is a gushing fluid, which is orgasm liquid, coming out from the man and the women, and that make the baby. Not only that, thus the child is produced from both of them. By what? By gushing forth sexual fluid. Do the women sexual fluid produce a baby? If it meet with the sexual fluid of the man, is the egg of the women is a sexual fluid? The answer, absolutely no. So all this drama by those cowards trying to fix and duct tape the stupid Quran, dumped, eliminated, and not no, we are not done. We will use Muhammad now. He continue, meaning the backbone, proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs. What backbone of what? Meaning the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. You see, all of them, they try to make it look like one of them, he said, it's about like the baby is coming from here, between here and there. What? This is not what it's saying. Which is referring to her chest. So the backbone of the man is the last bone in his spine. The last small tiny bone, according to this is from, like, you know, those people, the reason for this understanding, it can be culture, it can be linguistic. However, here the Quran is speaking about science. This is God is talking now. There's no testicles, and it's coming from the bone itself, not from between the bone and the ribs. You know, like I can be scientist now. I can say the sperm of the man is coming from between his foot to his head. I missed nothing. Prove me wrong right now. But this is not what Muhammad is saying. The ribs of the women, and specifically the location of the necklace, which means the last rib. In Arabic, we call it at-tarquwa, is where the neck and the ribs meet. This is the location of the necklace. So if a woman, she wears a short necklace, that necklace will stand in that point. Where if you put your finger in there, your chest, especially for the women, you know, like the structure of the man, even though we are both, you know, human, we have different look and shape. So the ribs of the women and location of the necklace specifically, which is referring to her chest. Shu'aib blah 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 reported Allah Ibn Abbas saying, يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب, the backbone of the man and the ribs of the woman. It is a fluid, yellow and fine in texture. The child will not be born except from both of them. Who is talking here, by the way? This is not Ibn Abbas. This is what Muhammad said. Let us go and see. He don't mention here actually. Hold on. No, he didn't mention it here. Let us go to the hadith and get them busted. The story behind this is very simple. A horny woman, a whore, his aunt, the aunt of Muhammad, she offered herself later to Muhammad to F her. She came to Muhammad, she told him, yesterday I have a wet dream. Shall I wash my vagina? Let us show you. Read carefully. Chapter. This is the book of Sahih Muslim, the book of menstruation. I mean, look what they have books about what? Menstruation. Chapter of women are obligated to perform ghusl, which means wash, if they emit fluid. So notice here, this is not about a fluid inside the body. This is orgasm. She have to wash it. Can you wash your stomach? Can you wash inside, all the way inside your womb? You need a surgery to do that. You need a hospital to do that. We are talking about normal washing for your private part. It says here that here Aisha did not say the women, but we know her name, Salim. Aisha said that a woman came to the Messenger of Allah and she inquired, should the woman wash herself when she see a sexual dream and see marks of liquid? See it where? In her vagina. It is something we can see. So all the drama they said and all the false trying to duct tape, explain, make it this and that is a big fat lie. It's a liquid the women she see in her vagina, literally orgasm. The Prophet said yes. Aisha said to her, may your hand be covered with dust and injured. She narrated, the Messenger of Allah said, leave her alone. In what way does that child resemble her? Guys, so now we are getting more clear image. How the child resemble her mother? What's wrong with you? This liquid is the one who caused the baby to look like the mother. The liquid come into the vagina. In what way, read carefully, the child resemble her, but the fact that when the jinns contribute by women, by the way, here translation is not correct, but we will go for that. Women prevail upon thus of the man. This is false translation. Let me show you what the real translation is saying. If the woman comes first, the baby will look like the women. If the man comes first, the baby will look like the man. Let us make it more clear. You see those potatoes, how they are trying to fix? Actually, in Arabic, look, even the same hadith, look, let me show you. If the man orgasm comes first, ala here mean if the man orgasm comes first, But let's see this one here. This is the same story. Okay. A woman she came to, but here the story reported by Salim. And this is authentic hadith too. A woman she came to Muhammad asking him about her having sexual dream. Muslim women, they have no shame. They go to a strange man asking him, can I wash my, Look how silly. And look how filthy those women. Can she ask Aisha, like let us say for the sake of argument, she need to know about this case. Can she ask Aisha and Aisha ask her husband? So she go to the man, telling him, I'm horny. To the point I touch myself. And not only that, I have orgasm. So now should I wash? But this is not our topic. In case the women see that she must take a bath, Salim said, I was bashful on account that, and I said, does it happen? Which means, do the women even have orgasm? Upon that, the messenger, he said, yes, it does happen. Otherwise, how would the child resemble her? If the man discharge, i.e. sperm, is thick and white, and discharge of the women is thin and yellow, so the resemblance of the child about the one who prevailed first, which means he comes first. Let us show you more. In fact, the translation, they did not, they were not honest in the translation, but we will show you more evidence. But until now, all of them, they confirm to us that this is about liquid coming out from both of their body, and Muhammad make it clear that the women liquid is thin and yellow coming out of her vagina. The man liquid is white and thick. Read carefully. Look how the translation changed here. So or come first, comes first, comes first. If the man comes first, the baby will resemble the man. If the woman comes first, the baby will resemble the women. And this is here, so clear in front of you. So all these lies those Abdul trying to fix and duct tape have nothing to do with the reality. And this is what Ibn Kathir was quoting for us. The water of the women is yellow, as you see. This is exactly the hadith. And the water of the man is white and thick. So everything those stupid Abdul they were trying to do to fix it was a fraud. We can show you even more and more and more. I'm just showing you in English. We can open Al-Qurtubi. I mean, Al-Qurtubi is even making it more funny, to the point that one of the interpretation says that semen is coming from the heart. Shall I show you? This potato here in the video, which one is it? Was the one before we play short video? Which one of those potatoes? Ah, this guy. He said,
you'll find these kinds of things all over the Quran. The Quran claims that semen is formed between the backbone and the ribs.
So this is regarding these three verses from chapter 86. Verses 5 and 6 together teach that man was created from an ejected fluid. And verse 87 is translated to say, emerging from between the backbone and the ribs. The word translated for emerging is yakhruju. Now there are two classical understandings of this verse, both of which refute this being a supposed scientific mistake. The first is that the word yakhruju is referring to the fluid being ejected, which we would understand to be the seminal fluid. For those who aren't aware, seminal fluid is not primarily produced in the testes, but in the seminal vesicles, which are in the abdomen.
You see, Muhammad, he made it so clear that this is a white fluid of the man, and the women is thin and yellow water. In fact, he described them both as water, you know. And the word nutfa is clear, means semen. But here he used water. But he mentioned now, he will mention to you Al-Qurtubi.
Of the male. And the second opinion, which is actually held by Al-Qurtubi and by a number of other mufassirin, is that yakhruju is referring to the man being created. In other words, it's the man emerging from between the backbone and the ribs.
Let me show you how they lie about what Al-Qurtubi said. This is Al-Qurtubi. And don't worry, I'm going to use Google Translation, so will not affect. You can use your phone, actually. These days, you can, whatever I show you on the screen, you can take a screenshot, and you can, you know, like many phones, all phones, I think now, they translate right away. You just point your Google lens at the text, and it's going to translate automatically for you. Now, sometimes the translation, or actually most of the time, is not accurate, but will give us an enough evidence of their lies. So this is Al-Qurtubi. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And here, look at this. He mentioned Al-Qurtubi. And here he is like saying to you that it can be like pronounced or read in 4 ways. However, what is important for us is the following. As-sulb, this is the backbone of the man, and at-tara'ib is the ribs of the women. Ibn Abbas, he said, at-tara'ib is the location of the necklace, specifically between her 2 breasts. Let us copy and show you. You see this liar, he said Al-Qurtubi, but he will not read for you. Al-Qurtubi says he's making things up. The backbone of the man, and the collarbone of the women. Ibn Abbas said the collarbone are the place of the necklace, and from him what is between her breast. So he mentioned, he confirmed that the location where this liquid is coming from is the location of the necklace, which is between her 2 breasts. It's not between directly, it's in the top. So the breast of the woman in certain way, location, right away in the top where the necklace will be. This is exactly where the sexual fluid of the women, which is yellow and thin, which has caused the baby to look like the mother. Remember, Muhammad, he made it clear, the baby will look like his mother because of that yellow thin discharge which come from her vagina. Do you see it? Are you with me? Who knows what the Quran is saying better than Muhammad? Mimi hijab or Muhammad, the messenger of Allah? So according to Muhammad, and this is Sahih, you see, don't tell me this is CP. This hadith reported by Fifi. Fifi told Mimi. Mimi is very well known gay. This is how Fifi, she responded to me. This hadith reported by Kuku. Kuku said to Susu. Susu said to Mimi, and Mimi is a very well known liar. But here it says Sahih. So they do anything trying to fix and duct tape the stupidity of Muhammad. And not only that, look what Al-Qurtubi said. Why you don't read for us Al-Qurtubi? According to Al-Qurtubi, he said that Akrama explained this saying that the tribe of the women is her hands and her legs and her eyes. So imagine, and the Dhahak, he agreed with that. His name is Dhahak, which means the lover, but his name. Let me translate for you how far the stupidity of the Quran can go. And the Muslims are so, they are trying to duct tape this since 14th century, not now. The sexual fluid of the women is coming from her hands, from her feet, from her eyes. This is Al-Qurtubi. This potato, he mentioned to us Al-Qurtubi, but did he mention what it says here? No. Do you see why I say to you always never trust Muslims saying to you anything? They lie. So now he threw it. He said, who is going to go and read? Those people, they don't speak Arabic. I will say Al-Qurtubi. It will go. He will go. We refuted them. And this is a link. I can give it to you. We are not making things up. He will go. I will post it in Rumble. I will post it in YouTube. I will post it in Discord. I did not open Discord yet, but we'll open soon so we can take calls. We have nobody in Discord. What happened? Why in Discord is not coming? I don't see the chat running. Don't tell me Discord did not run. Is Discord running, guys? It is running, right? Uh-oh, something wrong with Discord. Maybe it's not running. All right, if it's not running, what we can do? All right, we'll post it for you here in YouTube. I don't know why it did not go. Oh, it's running. I don't know why first time I did not see anything. All right, guys, on Discord. Here we go. This is the link for you. So you can translate the whole page. This is the official government website of Saudi Arabia. They love to lie. And not only that, look what Al-Qurtubi says. And in the tafsir, the water of the man, he come out from the bones and from the vine. Sorry, from the nerves. And from the women, it come from the ribs and the meat and the blood. Just copy and translate. In the interpretation, from the man, semen, it come out of the bones, and it created in the bones and the nerve, and the women, semen, that come out of her ribs, created in the flesh and the blood. So this is in the same of Al-Qurtubi. He is giving you what people say about this verse. Let us continue. And it means said that the semen of the man come from his brain and then meet in his testicles. And this does not disagree with the Quran saying from the bones, because it's coming from the brain. I mean, look at this logic. The brain is the bones now. So they insist that it's mean bones. Soul mean bones. So now trying to fix it. Read carefully. The man's semen come down from his brain and then collected in his testicles. And this does not contradict him saying, which means the Quran, from between the backbone, for it come from the brain. So this potato, he said to us, Al-Qurtubi, but Al-Qurtubi is hilarious stupid. And all the scholars he mentioned their names is saying crazy stuff. Did he mention any of this? No. Because the whole idea is to duct tape the stupid Quran. I'm going to open my Discord. If there is any Muslim would like to get us busted, we would like to hear you. We know that you can make it. The Quran is very powerful. Allah is in your side. So you have nothing to fear. Unless you are Prophet Mohammed the queer. Alright? And if you are in YouTube, please don't go to Discord. Discord is just for people to call us. Like, because now we lose people from YouTube, you go to Discord. That's not, you know, what the benefit? I mean, in YouTube there's a chat, Rumble there's a chat. Why you want to go to Discord? Let us have Discord for those who want to call. Let us see. Create an event. Stage channel, create larger community audio event. Okay. Quran full of errors or has zero errors? Live debate. Hey, come on, start. What's wrong with this? What happened? I created a thing now. I didn't see it. Oh, give me a break. All right, I will log in with the old event name. All right. If there is any Muslim would like to join us, please feel free and prove us wrong. This verse alone is enough to make anyone leave Islam. This cannot be godly. This is a guy who did not know how to write, how to read. And as you see, Muhammad made it so clear. The woman, she saw a wet dream. She came to him asking if she need to wash her vagina. The wife of Muhammad, she said, even do the women even have discharge? Which is proving to us that Muhammad, he never made his wife have discharge. Which is mean he is even so bad in bed. Because why his wife is asking, is it true? Is it possible? The women, she have discharge? Why she wanna say, why the wife of Muhammad wanna say such a thing unless she never had ever discharge? She was shocked. Do women have discharge? Any Abdul? Salama, Muhammad girlfriend, wife, said, "Oh, Messenger of Allah, does this really happen?" Which means the women have discharge? He said, yes, yes. And here you see how we can get them busted so easy. So if she see that has a discharge, you see all those who try to defend this chapter, they will never quote for you what their prophet said. And imagine all of this is authentic, very authentic. Why they jump? Why they go to Al-Qurtubi? Even Al-Qurtubi, they were not honest. Why they didn't treat for us? Why they hide what their prophet said? The answer is very simple. If we tell them what the prophet says, people will die laughing at us. And the whole purpose of those videos is to duct tape what the prophet said anyway. So keep him in the shadow, otherwise he will make more poo-poo. So who is a Muslim would like to join us and help us to fix and duct tape the Quran? Anyone? Imagine if you come first, the baby will be a boy if you are a man. If your wife, she comes first, the baby will be a girl. And Muhammad explained why. And notice here, he is talking about the women discharge is the one who will make the baby look like her. If the woman sees discharge, let her perform a bath. Salama says, oh, does that happen? Which means discharge? He said, yes. The water of the man is thick and white, and the water of the women is thin and yellow. Whichever of them comes first, the baby will resemble. But all of us, we knew that in fact the woman, she is not the one who decide the gender of the baby. By the way, here is talking at the look. This is not about the look. This is about being a female or male. Female or male. This is not about a look. Because here you might think it says resemble mean look like them. Like maybe the eyes, maybe the face, maybe the color. No. This is about being male or female. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Dr. Muhammad is the most educated person in the world, and the one who educated him is Allah himself. You guys, you cannot hear me in Discord? No sound? No sound in Discord. Okay, let us see. I will exit. Okay. What about now? You hear me now in Discord? Okay. Yeah, because I did not say in the name of Shaitan Allah. See what happened? Shaitan, he opened doors for you. Any Abdul? Let us show you more evidence of the stupidity of Muhammad. Shall we? And I hope anytime I show you something and like the number is not showing in your side, you can freeze or take a screenshot and search exactly for the same thing. Google will find it for you in 2 seconds, even if it's in Arabic. All right? Very easy. Let us find you more hadith. No Muslim can duct tape. Read this one, which is very authentic. What is the title? The description of the fluid of the man and the women. The child is created from water of both of them. Water. You see, Mimi Hijab was trying to duct tape. What that guy, his name, what's his name? I put his name in the video. Here we go. Hamza Tzortzis. All is the same group of liars trying to duct tape the stupid Mohammed. Read carefully. And again, this is the number of the hadith. This is very authentic. CP. This hadith reported by Cuckoo. Cuckoo told Joe Biden. Joe Biden called Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, everybody knows she laughed a lot and she said nothing. Therefore, this hadith is rejected. So this is the hadith, as you see, it's very authentic. Sahih Muslim 315a. Let us read together. So starting from the top. While I was standing beside the messenger, one of the rabbis of the Jews came and said, "Peace be upon you, Muhammad." I pushed him back with a push that he was going to fall. Look how nice the Muslims are. Upon this he said, "Why you are pushing me?" I said, "Why don't you say, O Messenger of Allah?" The Jew said, "We call him by the name which he was named by his family." The messenger, by the way, this is false because this is not his name. The messenger of Allah said, "My name is Muhammad, which I was named by my family." The Jew says, "I came to ask you with which something." The messenger said, "Should that thing be any benefit to you if I tell you that?" The Jews, he said, "I will lend my ears to it." The messenger drew a line with the help of the stick that he had with him. This is Buddha, peace be upon him. "Ask whatever you like." Thereupon the Jews said, "Where would the human being be in the day when the earth would change into another earth, and the heaven would change into other heaven?" The quiz. The messenger said, "It would be darkness beside the bridge." Beside the bridge. Pepsi Cola bridge. The Jew said again, "Who amongst the people would be the first to cross the bridge?" What bridge? He said, "Would be the poor amongst the refugees." The Jews said, "What would constitute their breakfast?" Look at the details, man. What they will eat for breakfast. If there is any mortadella, if he say falafel, bingo, wrong answer. If he say mortadella, he is a truly prophet. What their breakfast when they would enter paradise? He said, the Holy Prophet replied, "A coal of a fish liver." Why? Because supposedly they want to have sex. Those Arab, they believe if you eat the liver of the whale, not the fish, by the way, this is the whale, you will have a lot of energy for sex. He said, what would be their food after this? Look at the details, man. Muhammad have answer for all of this. He have a list of the menu, what they will eat in heaven first breakfast. A bullock which was fed in different quarter of paradise would be slaughtered for them. Oh, what, just one bowl? What a bullshit. Excuse my language. He, the Jews, said, what would be their drink? Come on, 7-Up. He, the Holy Prophet, says, would be driven drink from the fountain which named Salsabil, which is the one will keep you youth. You know the fountain of youth? In the part of the Caribbean, I can show you a hadith about it. I'm serious. The Jews said, I have come to you to ask you about a thing which no one among the people in the earth knows. except an apostle or one or two men beside him. Allah Prophet says, would that benefit you if I tell you that? The Jew, he says, I would lend ear to that. Then he then said, I have come to ask you, the child. The Holy Prophet says, right away understand. He said, reproductive substance of the man is white and of the women is IE. But between two brackets, this is false, by the way. This between two brackets, this is false. IE, ovum, central, this is false. Yellow. And when they have sexual intercourse, the male substance, look what the Muslim they add a chromosome. Muhammad knew the chromosome. When they have intercourse, if the man have orgasm first, look what the Muslim is at, chromosome. If the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. The Muslim, to fix it, they add all those lies, chromosome and genus and etc. All of this is a lie. We showed you already what Muhammad said in the same book. Whichever of them comes first, the child will resemble, have nothing to do with chromosome and etc. And by the way, even that is false. Even if we try to make it about chromosome, it's false. Because this is about what? About male and female. How we know? Read carefully. Read. So if the female comes first, the child will be a female. Do you see it? And we know by science, let us ask Google, peace be upon him. Who decide the gender of the baby, the male or the female? Read and laugh. Read and laugh at the stupidity of Muhammad. It is only the father. They try to fix it at the chromosome of the women. But Muhammad made it so clear. If the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. And that water we are talking about, the woman she can see coming out of her vagina, in fact, it is coming gushing forth. As the verse says, gushing forth is not just water, liquid, it is something she shoot outside. What they call that thing? We need to ask Andrew Tate. He knew better about those things. Do you see how we expose those liars? Did we prove that Muhammad is a big fat liar? And as you see, all of this is very authentic. The Muslims cannot say it's a lie, CP. The Prophet did not say so, CP. And we can show tons of reference about the same stories. Hello, hello.
Oh, hello. Do you want to talk about a topic then? Let's talk about a topic. Okay, so I joined the server before and you were talking about how Mohammed was a pedophile, right?
Is Muhammad what?
You were calling him a pedophile, so I wanted to talk about how Rebecca was 3 and
We've, we finished this, and then we can go talk about Rebecca, no problem.
Okay.
So what do you think about your prophet saying that if the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. If the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy.
I think a dumb fucking kike nigger of a god, mate. That sound dirty fucking nigger is going to be sat there and I'm going to be whipping him with the fucking Jews and Romans that
Muslim, we wipe the floor of your prophet by your words, because now people, they will see how scumbag you are, because you shall know them from their fruits. If this is what Islam made out of you, well, Islam obviously the most evil, disgusting, filthy, garbage cult. If Islam was good, will make of you a good person. You will speak nice, you will be gentleman, and you will prove me wrong if you have any proof. But because you are a scumbag like you're a prophet. Secondly, you son of Muta, you think that our prophets are pedophile like your prophet? So let us say, for the sake of argument, someone, her name is Rebecca, married to someone, and she was 3 years old. That will make two pedophile. That will not fix it. That will confirm that your prophet is a pedophile still. So you are stupid, a son of Mut'a like your prophet. Secondly, nowhere in the Bible says that Rebecca, she was 3 years old. In fact, the Bible says it clearly that she was able to water all the camels. Do you know how many liters of water the camel need? Can 3 years old water 17, 18, 20 camels by herself? And not only that, the Bible says that he called her Alama, which is a young woman and virgin. She's a virgin, and she is young woman. Go check it out. Alama. You can get me busted. Go to the Hebrew dictionary. Are atheists are allowed? Sure, you know, Darwin, he have a cage for you. What I will discuss with you about what? That you used to be a monkey? What we will debate about what? You will come to the stage, you will tell me that your grandfather was chimpanzee, and the best scenario, he was Joe Biden. I have to agree. We have nothing to debate about. Do you have a book to debate about? This is not how the evolution work. No, I know how the evolution. You bring a donkey, you support him by some money. He was nobody, you make him president. And then you bring a child, you brainwash him, he go and he cut his penis. We know how the atheist evolution work. And then you get confused about who is a female. So don't tell me you are smart. You are the most confused people in history. Do we have any Mohammedan would like to join us? Well, atheists are confused. Okay, I'm going to invite you to the stage. I will ask you just one question, very simple one. Let us see if you are confused or not. Join us. I invited you, Mr. Atheist. What happened? You refrain? The evolution is not allowing you to join the stage. I invited you. You cannot come right now. So what you said to me, you made a drama. Can atheists join? Okay, my friend. Okay, no problem. It's my fault. It's my fault. Do we have any Abdul? I like to be an atheist, by the way. Unbelievable. When you're an atheist, you are so fun. Stupidity is amazing. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday, Mayday. How do you do? How Muhammad knew all those things? A brother and sister. Christian Prince, first of all, you align. The hadith is not authentic. It's correct. It says Sahih. Christian Prince, we Muslims, when we say Sahih, we mean it is wrong. Sahih in Arabic mean authentic, correct. Any Abdul? No, seriously, stupidity is amazing. You see, there's many things that are amazing, but stupidity, I think, is the most amazing. Because how a human being can be so stupid and so dumb. And you know, like when this guy, he said, he Al-Qurtubi, I am very sure he speak Arabic. He did read all of this garbage. So when you lie to us, are you lying to us or lying to yourself? I mean, if I read the rest, you would die laughing. Look at this. Here he says again, this is Al-Qurtubi, وقال الحسن. The meaning of this, that is coming from the backbone of the man, and this is what the guy who was quoting for us at the end, and the ribs of the man. And he continue. And from the backbone of the women and the ribs of the women. So now you see that the guy in the video, he lied. And then he says, and we know that the sperm come from every part of the body. This is why the child will look like his parents. And this is the wisdom behind washing all the body when the semen come out. And this is why when somebody do a lot of sex, he have pain in his back, because his backbone now is empty from water. Let us copy and translate. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe it doesn't say that, CP. Huh? Watch with me. Let YouTube read for me better than wasting my voice.
Al-Hassan said, the meaning is, it comes out of the man's loins and the man's clavicles, and from the woman's loins and the woman's clavicles. Then we know that the sperm comes from all parts of the body, and that is why the man greatly resembles his parents. This is the wisdom in washing the entire body from the emission of semen. Also, the one who has frequent intercourse feels pain in his back and loins, and that is only because his loins are empty of what was retained of water.
Water. Give me water. I am out of water. I had a lot of sex, brother. Why he is tired? Why he have a pain? Because there's no more water in the bones. This woman, she took my water. Catch her. Catch her before she run. I want my water back. Did any of them read for us this? Do you see how hypocrite liars they are? This is the wisdom. This is their scholars. If this is their scholars, what about their donkeys? Huh? Muslims, if those are your scholars, what we will do with the donkeys? Maybe you don't like Al-Qurtubi, we can show you Al-Baghawi. Huh? This guy, he make it so simple, 2 sentences. It means the bone of the man, the backbone of the man, and the ribs of the women. Okay. And it's the location of the necklace of the women. And that's it. This is Al-Baghawi. Very two words. Because what he would say about this? Whatever he say, people would die laughing. But what he said is enough to make Muhammad dump in the sewage. Did I say Muhammad, guys? I don't know why I'm not being polite. Dr. Muhammad, sorry. The same garbage. Let us see a different one. Maybe one of them can fix it. This is Al-Baghawi. This is At-Tabari. We showed you Ibn Kathir already in English. The same garbage. All right? The same thing. In fact, it looked like it's a copy of what Al-Qurtubi said. It's looked the same as Al-Qurtubi. I think the Qurtubi was copying from there too. Look, look. Your semen is coming from the squeeze, from the bone and the ribs. That means that the semen is coming from the heart. That's deep. That's so deep. When a woman, she said to you, you have a heart for me? She's not talking to your heart, you idiot. She's asking you if you have semen for her. If she say you have no heart, that means you have no semen. It's time for you to understand women language now. Read the wisdom.
Mohammed bin Ishaq told me, he said, Abu Salih told us, he said, Al-Layth told me, that Muammar bin Abi Habiba al-Madini told him, that he was informed about the statement of God. It emerges from between the backbone and the ribs, he said, it is the essence of the heart, and from it comes the child.
And how many I told you, he told me, she told me, he told me, he told you, and then he told, and he didn't inform me? Look, look, let me play it again. He told me, I told him, he told me, and then he informed me and I informed him.
Mohammed bin Ishaq told me, he said, Abu Salih told us, he said, Al-Layth told me, that Muammar bin Abi Habiba al-Madini told him, that he was informed about the statement of God. It emerged.
The most hilarious religion. What? Again, no, I did not get it. Sorry. I'm so slow.
Mohammed bin Ishaq told me, he said, Abu Salih told us, he said, Al-Layth told me, that Muammar bin Abi Habiba al-Madini told him, that he was informed about the statement of God. It emerges from between the backbone and the ribs, he said, it is the essence of the heart, and from it comes the child.
Hilarious religion. Brother, sister, this is amazing religion, brother. Oh, come on, brother. Do we have any Abdul? Mayday, Mayday. Come on, this guy, Christian Prince, anyone can destroy him. You're finished, boy. Just come and tell me who told me, and I told him, and then he told us. And then he informed me, and that I informed him, and then I informed them, everybody. Any Abdul? Told me, told us? Yeah, for sure. All those true stories. If you are afraid to talk about this topic and you are a Muslim, we can change the topic for you, no problem. Any Abdul? Who is Abdul would like to join us? Remember carefully, if you stand to protect Allah with duct tape, Allah will duct tape you in heaven. In the worst scenario, He will duct tape your penis. Because imagine your penis will be endless as Muhammad he promised. And then your penis, by some kind of mistakes, will go through the black hole in the galaxy. And the black hole, no one knows what is inside it. Kamala Harris is there. Joe Biden is there. The Democratic Party is there. M13 gang is there. You have an endless penis. Have you ever heard of a God he promised his followers endless penis. Not peanut, penis. How you can walk with it? Just to close your eyes and imagine. Are you going to have it in the back of you? I mean, if it's in back, I can say you drag it behind you. How you can walk forward? Huh? If you want to turn, let us say you are facing east and you decide to turn your face to the west, what will happen between? You will wipe everything with your penis? Hello, hello. Police? We have a disaster here. The whole town is wiped out. We don't know what happened. We saw a big piece of mortadella. Yes, a huge one. We don't see the end of it. It's not a tornado. I'm telling you, mortadella. It's an Italian mortadella. How you know it's an Italian? Because it says this is made by Mohammed Tony. Hey Muslims, what is this? Endless penis? It must be from God. We have to be careful, you know. No one promised such a thing. Look at those faces. All of those will have endless penis. But I think the most unique penis will be between them is Zakir Naik. Oh boy. You go to heaven. Oh boy. What is this? Why it's growing? Uh-oh. Stop. No. Stop. Look, where are you going? Your penis keep going and going and going. And then you get a telescope. And still you cannot see the end of it. You call NASA. Please, can you chase my penis? They say we are out of range. It is so far. You call Elon Musk. He says, listen, I cannot go. My dream to go to Mars. Your penis broke Mars. In fact, we cannot find Mars no more. You made a hole in the thing. That explains why Joe Biden, he says, you know the thing. Any Abdul? Anyone did reserve the hadith about the endless penis from you? Let us see how many of you reserve it. Post it for us. Who remember? Where is the? This is Sahih, by the way. The Muslim, they might say to you, it is da'if, it is, you know the garbage. Anything is embarrassing, like their penises. In fact, I believe that Muhammad's penis is so small to the point he promised people endless penis. Because this is cannot, I mean, why in the world a person would think about it? Unless you have a problem. Like a short guy, he wished to be taller. Someone so tall, he wished to be shorter. Like you wish something you don't have. Do we agree? A poor, he liked to be rich. A person who's so rich, he's bored. He says, I want to be poor again. Short women marry a tall man. Tall man, he, I mean, you wish what you don't have. What the problem with Muhammad penis? All right. Hey, come to the mic, Destiny. Let us see. Come, ultimate Senegal boy. I just invited you. Join us. I just invited you. Why you don't come? Guys, I invited him. Do you want me to show people in the screen that I am inviting you and you are not coming to the stage? This is the third time I invite you. Come to the stage. Potato, come to the stage. He make a drama. You are running away from debating me. Why you dodge me? You etc. I'm inviting you. You are not coming. Listen, I can show my screen. I can show my screen to everybody in YouTube that I'm inviting you. You want me to expose you? And you are not coming. Do you want to do that, Destiny? Seriously, do you want me to do that? I will do it. This is the 5th time I will invite you. Here we go. Guys, shall I show you? Shall I show you live in air? I can expose you so easy. Because all what I need to do, I can put my Discord on the screen. Everybody will see. Senegal boy. Get out of here. Guys, just bounce him out. I keep inviting him. He's not coming. Get him out. Do we have any Mohammedan? Coward. Muta boy. Muta boy. Mayday, mayday. Any Muslim? Yeah, you are a hero. Any Muhammadan? I am an ex-Muslim, but I want guidance how to talk to CP, how to talk to my father about Islam. Let your father listen to me. All what you need to do, open the program when we are talking, debating with Muslims. Let your father listen and discuss with him what I am saying in a nice way. What do you think? That's it. Discuss with him in a nice way, and let him see you. Let us see. You tell him you can call him. He can call me. I will just tell me this is my father. I will speak to him nicely. Any Muhammadan? Destiny is here. Here we go. After 7 invitation. Go, Destiny. It's your destiny to meet me. Hello? Hello? Actually, your name is a perfect topic to talk about. Go ahead. Potato talk. Oh boy. All right, I will keep you in the stage for a few minutes. Either you talk or I will send you to Allah. Yeah, the Israeli, the IDF, they gave him a pager. I told you don't use the pager of the Israeli. What's wrong? It's stupid. What you can do? The Israeli, they created even a company to sell pager, just to sell pager to Hezbollah. And they send them an offer for very cheap price. Destiny, are you going to talk or what? Okay, let me kick you out of here, coward. Potato. I think he was clicking enter and he accepted my invitation by mistake. He found himself in the stage. He did not know how to leave. Any Muhammadan? The one who keeps saying, Alhamdulillah, Yahweh is Akbar. My friend, this is an insult to Jesus. You don't say that. When you say Alhamdulillah, you are worshipping Allah. So which one you worship? Allah or the God of Moses? So don't think you are making fun of Islam. You are making fun of yourself. Last time invitation, Destiny. If you don't come this time, I will warn you. Christian Prince, Syrian refugee, why do you yap so much about Islam even though you're exposed on a few times? My friend, the only Syrian refugee I know is Mohammed. Isn't it your prophet is the first refugee? He ran to the town of Yathrib. Secondly, what do you know about me, the son of Muta? Go talk. Go speak to me. Who is the first refugee? Isn't it your prophet? He did hijrah. Talk. Talk, potato.
You fed us. You muted me and then you say, talk.
So did your prophet seek refugee to the Christian land and the Jewish land? Yes or yes or no?
Prince, why are you a Syrian not living real life?
Yes.
So why did you get exposed so many times on YouTube, yet you make false claims the whole time, repeating the same statements over and over again?
Which one?
Which one?
Yeah, which one?
Wait, you're streaming on YouTube right now, right?
Yeah, I know, but which
Prince exposed right now.
Which slide?
Yes.
No, give
Accept
me.
my challenge.
No, give me.
Look it up.
Hey, no, either you give it to me. No, I don't look it up. You guys just get out of here. Get out of here. Look it up. Potato, Syrian refugee. The first Syrian refugee, son of Muta, is your prophet. He came to the Jewish town. He kissed their ass to give him homeless shelter. And then he went to Ethiopia. And he bowed down in front of a Christian king like a dog. This is the first refugee. So when you insult the refugee, I'm not a refugee, I've never been one, thank God. But nothing wrong with being a refugee, especially if you need it. But those who they are coming to the West, like you Muslims, are not coming just for refugee. You are desperate, kissing the ass of the Western. When your prophet says to you, the one who associate with them 40 days, he is one of them. Go to Destiny. Talk, Destiny, go. Talk. Push to talk. Destiny, you can sit on the keyboard if you do not know how to use your keyboard. Just sit on it, you will be able to talk. Sit on it. Where I get those customers from? How I can prove that those stories are reliable? You see, if the Muslim stories are not reliable, that means Islam is not reliable anyway. So it's not for the benefit of Muslim to say is not reliable. Go Destiny, we heard you. We heard you, coughing. Stop playing games. Talk. Talk. Get out of here. Guys, don't invite him again on the stage. This little kid, let him play in the ground. Never invite him here again, Destiny. He's just a kid playing games. Do we have any brave Abdul? Anyone? Who is a brave Abdul? Who is Allah going to guide him to guide us or to destroy us? Not a single one. Mr. Marfos saying, stop beating up on Muslims. Debate Bible scholars on what you believe. I bet you won't. Okay, come and debate me about my what I believe. Who you want to bring me the Bible scholars? What his name? Borat? The one Mimi Hijab he invited? This guy actually he confirmed that the most authentic documented book in the world is the Bible. But he's an atheist. He don't believe in God anyway. So if he say, I don't believe in Christianity, that cannot be against us. He say, Jesus, he thought he is the Son of God. That confirms what the Bible says. Who care about the rest he say? And he confirmed that there's no book in the universe like the Bible. Documented historically by non-Christian, not only Christians. Do we have any brave or non-brave? Anyone? In fact, in one of the videos, what this guy name? I forgot his name. What's his name? Borat? He's mentally ill. Mimi hijab, he brought him. And he asked him, do you think that Jesus, he died on the cross? He said, yeah, he died and he was buried. So the stupid Muslims, they brought an atheist. They thought he is going to beat Christianity. But in fact, in reality, he did beat Muhammad. Borat Herman, yeah, Borat Herman. And if you are a man, challenge him to come and debate me. In another video with David Wood, he agreed that the Messiah appeared to his disciples after the crucifixion. He agreed. Go watch the video. Mentally ill. How you believe that Jesus is not God and he is nobody, and then you say he is crucified and he was very dead and he was buried, and then you say after he died he came to them. Have you ever heard of such a thing can be true? If you believe he died and he was killed, and then you say to us he came after a few days and he met with the disciples, and you agree that this has happened, go ahead, Mahmoud. Let us see, Mahmoud. Maybe this is the same Destiny. He changed his name. Do you remember Destiny? The real Destiny. Anyone remember it? Remember him? Go ahead, Mahmoud. Usually those who put a picture of an Arab man, they are African and they are not Arab. Go ahead, Mahmoud.
CP, my boy, you miss me?
Did you mention the word boy?
I said, CP, my boy, you miss me?
Did you mention the word boy? So Muhammad, the boy, who is his father?
I said, do you miss me?
Well, sure, we miss you. We spank you all day, but I don't want to get my hand dirty. But anyway, I can take an exception for today. So the boy Muhammad, who his father is?
Muhammad was a man.
I'm not asking about, he was a boy, right? He was born as a man?
He was a man. If you say Muhammad,
so he was
Muhammad you're talking about.
So Muhammad, he was born as a man? Muhammad was born as a man?
I said we did not mention Muhammad till he was 40 at least.
I
years old,
don't care. Muhammad when he was a boy, who is his father?
You go ask him. I don't know.
So guys, he is saying that nobody knows who is Muhammad's father. Is that correct?
I didn't say that.
No, you said that. You said go and ask him. Are you making mockery of your prophet? Your prophet is very, very much dead.
CP, calm down. You're just trying to
listen. You mentioned the boy, you stuck with it. So now, do you know? So you said you made a mockery of your prophet. Go and ask him because you know that Muhammad was born 4 years after his father's death. Therefore, you don't dare to say. Otherwise, say to me the father of Muhammad name. Go ahead.
So I said, I asked you, why are you being nervous? He said, because.
So I'm laughing. What is the name of Muhammad, the boy, Muhammad father?
I said, I don't know.
Why you don't know?
People.
If there is any, okay, if there is any Muslim, no.
I don't know who is the father of a
if there is
tribe.
If there is any Muslim knows who is the father of Muhammad.
Anybody worried about knowing what is the name of the father of Muhammad? Allah is going to judge. Allah is not going to judge you by that. Allah is going to judge you by the book.
What is
in the book?
Listen. Anybody knows who is the father. Anyone knows who is the father of Muhammad. If there's one person knows what.
Of course.
Who? Okay, give me the name. Then give me the name.
The people that he used to be.
His father. Give me the name. Give me the name.
Muhammad. He knows his father's name.
Muhammad. His father's name is Muhammad.
No, you said to give you one name who knows which is the name of the father of Muhammad? I said Muhammad himself, he knows the name of his father.
Guys, I will go with you. Give me the proof that Muhammad himself, he knew that his father's name. Go ahead.
Everybody knows that unless you're
guys,
CP.
Guys, this guy, he called me a boy. Let's see who's the boy.
You know your father's name, CP.
You just say it. Don't change the topic.
Yes, Daddy, I do know my father's name.
Don't change the topic. How you can prove to me that Muhammad, he know the name of his father? Go ahead.
Because every human being except CP knows his father's name. You're the only one. That's the question.
Do you see why I don't let you speak to me? You are just an idiot dummy. People are dying laughing at you. So who is the boy here? I mean, any word you say to me, you donkey, I will use it against you. You just came to me, you said to me, you're a boy. Look what they did to you with the word boy. I did not even ask you anything. You are just a certified donkey. You call yourself destiny. I invite you 7, 8 times, you refuse to come. It's your destiny to wipe my butt with your face every day. It's a destiny. And I agree with you. Muhammad, he do not know his father's name. I ask you for reference, you cannot give it to me. How we will know? Muhammad was born. Nobody knows when. Nobody knows where. Nobody knows what family. Nobody knows all those stories. The reason, guys, he don't want to say to me, because if he say to me, he have to take the hadith. If he take the hadith, then he got busted. But either way, you are busted, because now you are following unknown false man. You know nothing about him. So how you can accept a witness in the court of he is unknown witness? If you're a prophet himself, have 0 witness, and you have 0 witness to Muhammad. Any Abdul? They think, you see, I'm not David Wood to make mockery of me. You make mockery, I wipe the floor with you. Those Muslims, many Christians, if you treat them in a nice way, they will think you are weak. Never. This is my advice to you. You are kind, they will take advantage. You welcome them, they will take over your house. You wipe the floor with them, they salute you. Prove me wrong. Any Muhammadan? They don't even know who is Muhammad's father. They don't know who is his mother. In fact, there's a hadith says Muhammad is the same as a palm tree in the middle of the desert, which means nobody knows really where he's from. Nobody knows who is his father. Is that correct, Muslims, or I'm making things up? Is it true there's a hadith says Muhammad is the same as a palm tree? Anyone remember where this hadith can be found? Do you remember? Last time we mentioned this hadith to a Muslim, if you remember, he said to me, well, at least he is a palm tree. At least he's a palm tree. Any Abdul? We don't have Abduls these days. You know, I don't mind to talk to Ultimate Ford, by the way, because sometimes it's fun, you know, like to wipe your shoes with him. But this guy, he's annoying. Like, you know, I have to repeat the same question 1,000 times, and still he won't answer. But in reality, all of them, they are the same. Rarely you will find somebody, you ask him a question or you want to have a conversation with him. He will answer. Anyone? Who is a brave, beautiful Muslim? His semen is coming from the ribs of his wife, can join us. Anyone? Can you ask the potato what the gospel Waraqa was writing? Well, you know, first of all, I don't know if you have my books. I believe strongly Waraqa ibn Nawfal is the real father of Muhammad. And this is why when Waraqa he died, Muhammad he tried to commit suicide many times. And we showed you this before, you remember? Do you guys remember? Why Waraqa death is going to impact a man in such a way to the point he want to kill himself several times. So I believe strongly, this is why the wife, the sister of Waraqa, sorry, she offered, according to Muslims, 100 camel to Muhammad's father to if her, not to marry her. Muhammad was going to have sex with Muhammad's mother, supposedly, Muhammad's father. In the way to go there, she offered herself to him. If he don't go to her, and if her, she will pay him money. Muhammad, he told her, he did not say no. He would say, I will go to her and come back to you. Which means Muhammad's father was a jagalo. Because men who get money for sex are whore. You know, we call a woman a whore if she get paid for something, right? For sex. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari here. Muhammad, he tried to commit suicide many times. And each time, and this is right away, and here you notice that when Waraqa he died, as soon as Waraqa died, the divine inspiration stopped. What is the relationship between receiving Quran and Waraqa? Because Waraqa was writing the Quran. This is why now Muhammad do not know what to do. The one who made Quran for him died, and this is his father. When Muhammad was a child, they found him with Waraqa. Waraqa can be found in every step of the life of Muhammad. Muhammad was born 4 years after his father's death. Any Abdul? Anyone? This is why, you know, when they say Muhammad, he was like a little palm tree in a hell in this earth, because they themselves, his tribe, they don't accept him to be part of it. He is unknown person. This is why actually his family, the proof that his family are not, or in the best scenario, the so-called family of Muhammad did not accept him since he was born 4 years after his father's death. even though they try to convince them that it's possible that a woman, she can bear a child after many years. This is why Muslims in their religion, and we can show you the reference. I don't know if we can find it in English. If somebody can find the same page, because this website can find the same article in English. If we search, we find how the Muslim tried to fix the lineage of Muhammad by fabricating false stories about how long women she can be pregnant. And this is the Muslim link. Go ahead, Kemo Kerano. Are you a Muslim?
CP, stop running away from me, man.
You receive a pager? I hear a pager.
Yes.
All right.
No, it's a pager.
I hope it's not. I hope it's not the IDF. So now, did you find who is Muhammad's father?
CP, can we have a fruitful debate, man?
Look how
I don't know.
Look how nice.
I should close that. I don't know.
Look how nice he is after wiping the floor with him. A second ago he was making mockery of me. A second ago he called me a boy. Now let us have a talk. Suddenly now he is nice. He is gentleman. Are you sure you are a gentleman now?
Of course, CP.
Okay. Of course, CP. Okay. So listen. I am going to give you the chance to prove to me that Muhammad is not a false prophet. Can you give me a prophecy he mentioned in the Quran come to be true?
Yes.
Give me one.
The discovery of the miracle 19 in the Quran.
There are three prophecies. This is a prophecy of Prophet Muhammad in the Quran. Discovery of number 19.
Yes. Yes.
All right, listen.
There's that one.
All right, okay, hold on.
Hold on.
No, hold on. No. Give me the verse which match with number 19. Go ahead.
We're going to go to chapter 74, verse 30.
No. I want you. You said to me 19, right? You said to me 19.
Yes.
19 what?
Go to chapter 74.
I know.
Verse 30.
I know. But 19 what?
Nothing. Just 19.
How 19 will prove Muhammad to be a prophet?
You ask me, give me a prophecy. A prophecy.
Okay, tell me the prophecy. Tell me the prophecy. So tell me the prophecy.
The smoke is going to be coming. The smoke is going to be coming. 44, yes.
The smoke will be what?
Go to chapter 44, start verse 8.
Okay, chapter 44.
Let's do it together.
Okay, chapter 44, verse number 8. What it says? Go ahead.
Starting verse 8. Starting.
All right.
Yes, just verse 8. Starting.
Okay, read it.
I can read this. Okay. Let me from my book. I can see none, man.
Read it.
It's so damn small, man.
Either listen, if you want to, either you go to the topic. Don't waste my time. Listen, Potato. You read.
Okay.
Be a man. You said to me, chapter 44, verse number 8, stop being a kid. I am giving you a chance to prove yourself to be a man. So now go to the topic, read for me, and tell me the prophecy there.
All right. I'll show you. Chapter 44, starting verse 8. There is no God beside him. He controls life and death. Your Lord and the Lord of your ancestors. Indeed, they're doubtful and heedless. I don't know. Do you know what heedless means?
Yeah. I just cut your head. Get out of here. Guys, I asked him for a prophecy. He gave me a verse says there's no God but he. He is the one who kill and he is the one who resurrect. This is a prophecy now. I mean, do you see the stupidity? Are you married? Who is the woman she will handle a donkey like you? I asked you for a prophecy. This is a prophecy now. Let me prophesy for you. Tomorrow, a lot of women, they will have their period. And many people will die and many people will be burned. What a stupid idiot. He gave me a prophecy. Come on, guys, who can beat this? I mean, come on. Like, we give him a chance to treat him like a man, but he's not a man. He's just a dumb kid, idiot. Let us read together, guys. How the Muslims and why this ultimate fault he will not read for us. The maximum limit of a woman to be pregnant, according to Islam. I will give you the link so you can use Google translation from your side. You will die laughing. All of this just to duct tape that Muhammad have unknown father. No one knows who is Muhammad's father. This is why ultimate fault he refused to answer. And he's right. How he can answer? Nobody knows. Muhammad himself do not know. If we go down here, it shows you. Let me copy. I will take to Google. I cannot copy all of them. Google have a limit of translation. But I will copy like until number 7, and then we copy again from number 8, etc., and we translate. Let us copy here until number, let us say until 6. Number 6. And then we translate, and then we see what the Muslims, the knowledge of Allah, how the Muslims, they try to duct tape the lineage of Muhammad. Oh, see, it cannot handle, so we have to copy smaller part. Okay, let us do this. We copy, let us copy from number 3. We copy first the question. What the scholar Islamic law says about the different regarding maximum period of women can remain pregnant with various opinion. So this is not the topic. Let us copy from number 3, not to waste our time, and number 4, from 3, 4, 5. Actually, they repeat number 4 twice. I think they are, yeah, they are copying 4 twice. Anyway, let us translate. They are using number 4 as numbering wrong. The opinion of Muslims about how long women she can be pregnant.
3. 2 years, according to the Hanafi school of thought. 4. 3 years, according to Al-Layth ibn Sa'd. 4. 4 years, according to the Shafi'i and Hanbali schools of thought. And the more popular of the two opinions among the Malikis.
So now we are at 4 years. A Muslim woman, she can be pregnant for until even 4 years. Are we done? No. Listen. We will copy now from 5 and after. From 5 to 8. Love.
5. 5 years, a narration from Imam Malik. 6. 6 years, a narration from Al-Zuri and Malik. 7. 7 years, a view held by Rabia al-Ra'i, another narration from Al-Zuri and Malik. 8. There is no maximum limit for pregnancy. This is the view of Abu Ubaid and al-Shawkani. Among contemporary scholars, the Sheikhs al-Shankiti, Ibn Baz, and al-Uthaymin also hold this view.
No limit. No limit. You marry your wife, you marry a woman 70 years ago. 70 years after she called you. She say, come to the hospital, pay for your son. What son? Your son. What's wrong with you? I did not have sex with you for the last 70 years. Don't you know that in Islam there is no limit for how long the Muslim women she can be pregnant? No limit. Like first they say 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, and then they reach the point of no limit.
8. There is no limit to the maximum number of days a woman can carry. This is the opinion of Abu Ubaid and al-Shawkani. Among the contemporary scholars who held this opinion are al-Shankiti, Ibn Baz, and al-Uthaymin.
Who can beat such a religion? Come on. Huh? Who can beat it? Nobody. So Muhammad was born 4 years after his father, and now the Muslim trying to cover up for what Muhammad mother she have done. Guys, imagine two men, the father of Hamza and Muhammad father, they got married in the same night. The same night. Muhammad father, according to Muslims, he died after a few months. Hamza, he was born from that wedding. His father gave birth to him, or his mother gave birth to him 9 months after. Muhammad, who his father died 3 months after he wed to his mother she gave birth to him 4 years after Hamza. So listen carefully, the two men, they get married in the same night. One man is the father of Muhammad, he died after 3 months. The other man, he gave his wife, she gave birth after 9 months. Muhammad's mother, she gave birth to Muhammad 4 years after Hamza. And you tell me that Islam and Muhammad does not have miracles? Are you crazy? And the Muslim trying to fix it. So now the women, she can stay pregnant for the coming century. No limit. No limit. Nobody know, nobody know, nobody. This is why we ask him, who is Muhammad's father? You want to call me boy, you idiot? Are you sure? Muhammad have tons of a beautiful story. Look at Gog and Magog. I like the story of Gog and Magog. Millions of Muslims leave in Islam because of this story. What about the whale swimming and carrying the earth in the top of it? Who can come with such a story? Only beautiful Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Let us face it. The whale is carrying the earth, and the whale is in the top of a rock. Oh, sorry, the whale in the top of a bowl, and the bowl in the top of a rock, and under the rock there's 4,000 cracks of a spring of water. You Muslims, you have 4,000 cracks in your head to believe such a stupid story. Who wanna come to the stage and tell me about the whale carrying the earth? Or maybe we should make this a story for the coming video. What do you think, guys? Shall we make it for the coming video? The whale carrying the earth? Who's carrying Kamala Harris? Thank God I don't hear her voice anymore. Man, if there is any reason, you know, men they don't get married, is the voice of this woman. What about the Muslim says Al-Qurnayn is Cyrus? Well, they can say whoever they want. However, all those is just guessing, you know, trying to guess. Even when they say Alexander the Great or anything, but who care? Let us say he is Shushu Tutu. We don't care. The story is hilarious, stupid, and most of the story you know, if we go right now and we search any story in the Quran, we will find that it's coming from some legions. The fountain of youth, the fish who come to life because she you know, the fountain of youth water touch her. Al-Khadr, why his name is Al-Khadr? Anyone knows what Al-Khadr mean? Anyone knows why Al-Khadr called Al-Khadr? Let us see if you guys are doing your homework and you still, you know, remember what we taught you. What Al-Khadr mean? I know it takes time for you to receive my voice. I will give you some time. So Al-Khadr, he drank from the fountain of youth. Okay. And since then he don't die. And not only that, he was named Al-Khadr because any place he sit on it, even if it's dry, desert sand, when he stand up, the grass will be growing like crazy. He make it green, Mr. Green. His name is Mr. Green. And all of this because he drank from the fountain of youth. And you are telling me Muhammad is not telling the truth? Like, come on. What's wrong with you people? The Pirate of the Caribbean is not the only one who have this story. Do any Abdul believe in the fountain of youth? Hmm? Hmm. No Abdul, huh? Imam al-Mahdi greater than Muhammad. All those fabrication stories about Mahdi, you see, when those Muslims are forced to convert to Islam, and many of them, they used to be Christians, they try to find a solution for following stupid religion who have no spirituality. So they try to create someone like the Messiah, which is accepted according to Islam. So they come with a new character called him al-Mahdi. Otherwise, we cannot find this Mahdi anywhere. All those stories fabricated long after Muhammad's death. Muslim Raven, you are Abdul? Oh, okay. Miracle number 19. Raven? Come to the stage.
My friend, let's be civilized, man. Stop what are you doing, man.
A Muslim talking about civilized.
Of course.
All right. So listen. You promised me you will be civilized?
I've been civilized. You just kicked me out for no
so
reason.
you will not start singing and making mockery and calling me boy.
I didn't sing at all.
And you don't do that, no? Really?
Did I say the last time? I didn't say anything.
Yes.
You asked me a question.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. As long you just came, we are talking about the Prophet Al-Khadr. Who is Al-Khadr?
Al-Khadr.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're talking about the companion of Moses that Moses met? That they call Al-Khadr?
I told you
name
Al-Khadr.
for him.
Don't tell me I'm talking, you know what I'm talking about. Come on. Who is Al-Khadr?
I know what you're talking about.
Who is Al-Khadr?
The name is not in the Quran. They just called him Hudar, but he has no name in the Quran.
So who is he?
Met someone. Hold on. He met somebody. A lot of people have been, if you go to chapter 36, a man that came from the other side. If chapter 40, a man that came from the other side of the city, or an Egyptian guy who was hiding his faith.
What are you talking about? I'm asking you about Al-Khadr. Tell me his story.
His story, Moses met him. And he was traveling with Moses.
Tell me the story. Why Moses met him and where they met?
They met somewhere when Moses left Egypt and was running away for having killed a man.
And where he left? Where Moses he left? Where he left to where?
He left Egypt.
Oh, so now he is in. So they met in Egypt.
No, he said, "I will not stop till I get to where the rivers split or something like that."
Okay, but where they met? Where they met? You think?
Wherever they met, rivers.
But if Moses was in Egypt, what if Moses was in Egypt? Where he will meet with him?
I mean, do you know that? Do you know which is the longest river on earth?
There's
do you know what it's called?
This is called the Delta. This is in Egypt.
No, the Nile.
Sinai. Yeah, the Delta. No. Sinai. The Delta.
Yeah, the Delta. So it's the Nile, CP.
So they met there?
That's the Nile. Say yes, Daddy. That's the Nile.
What? See, he promised he will be gentle. He will not call me names. Yeah,
I mean, because you're saying Delta. I know Delta. What do you mean Delta?
The Delta of and there is the. Okay, let me show you.
Nile is in Egypt.
It's called Delta. You don't make me get upset. It's called Delta. Do you want me to show you? If you are ignorant,
yeah, go ahead.
If you are ignorant, this is not my fault.
Show me.
All right.
Please.
All right.
Show me. Just type in Google.
Here we go. No, I will show you. I will show you the map. Here we go. Just to show you that you are ignorant. When you make mockery of people, we are laughing at you.
Saying that the Nile is not...
Hold on. Look. Okay, listen. You should show me. Here we go. I just typed Delta. Do you see it? Nile, Delta. You laugh at me. You said what Delta?
The Nile.
You laugh at me.
I can see that.
You said what?
I can see anything.
You don't see my screen?
I said the river.
You don't see my screen?
It's small, man. I am on... It's half. It's like a... It's like a 1/8 of.
Okay, open this link. No problem. Here we go. Open this link. I just posted the link for you.
Are you denying that the Nile is in Egypt? Are you denying it?
Okay, so now are you saying to me he met with this guy in Egypt, correct?
No. First, he said he will not stop till he reached because he was running away from.
I'm asking you where he met the guy. I don't care. Give me the answer. Where he met him?
Somewhere after that. Somewhere after when the two rivers met.
Thank you. But this is in Egypt area, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. Finally, but so why the Quran says Al-Bahrain?
Yeah, then they get to the
Bahrain is in Egypt? Bahrain, Bahrain, do you know the country Bahrain?
It's not Bahrain.
No, it's called Bahrain. It's Bahrain. The country, it's called Bahrain.
Bahar is the sea.
Just get out of here. You see, I get you busted into it. Just get out of here, you donkey. This is Bahrain, you donkey. Al-Bahrain. What river, you idiot? Bahrain. You know what Bahrain is? You want to debate me? So they met in the river. Where do you get this from? What river? Bahr means sea. And this is the country is called Bahrain. And this is coming from the Legion of Gilgamesh. The Legion of Gilgamesh, he spent his life looking for the fountain of youth. And Allah, he told Moses to take with him a whale. A dead whale. And he told him when the whale is missing, then you are in the right place. And as you see, they took into the sea. What river, you donkey? It is two seas, not one. Nile River, huh? You want to debate, Christian Prince? You're lucky I gave you the honor even to talk to me. Just tell your mama. She will tell all her neighbors. My son called Christian Prince himself. This is a story, even donkeys will not believe in it. So this guy, he took with him his wheel, not his fish, as here it says. There's no fish. In Arabic it says, hutahuma, their wheel. Hut mean wheel. I will copy it for you in front of your eyes and take it to Google Translation. Hut mean whale. And then they ride the whale. Or let us say the whale, he took his way in the ocean after the water of the fountain of youth fell on the whale. So the whale came back to life. And then the whale jumped in the sea. And then Moses, he said, where is the whale? The whale is gone. They came back to check the whale. They found that wherever the whale he took away, you see, this is the word hut. This is the word we copy from the Quran. Hut. Whale, not fish. So the whale, he jumped in the water, and then the water where the whale swim became solid like a rock. So Moses came and he walked on that tunnel. Can you believe such a stupid story? And they keep walking, keep going, until they found a guy in the middle of the sea. And that was Mr. Green. What a funny, stupid story. All right. Now you can see, guys. Now you can see. Refresh your page. Anyway, we were talking about the whale, so the story of the whale came perfectly. You want to debate me, Potato? You? And let us be civil. Who's talking? Ultimate Fort. How the story of Gilgamesh, read it. Isn't it Gilgamesh looking for the fountain of life so he can live forever? This is a very old legend that Gilgamesh, he went to Bahrain. The same country, Bahrain, the country. Let us go to the map. Every story Muhammad he came with is coming from somewhere. And this is why it's called Bahrain. Let me show you why. There's a reason for that. They thought that those are two seas. Do you understand now why? This is why called Bahrain, which means two seas. Bahr means sea. Bahrain means two seas. So one sea from here and one sea from here. Bahrain. And each one of them used to have a name. So this is where they met. And Moses came all the way to somewhere here in this area, and they left their wheel on a rock, according to the Quran. And then the wheel was touched by some water from the fountain of youth, or the fountain of life. And the whale came back to life. The whale was dead. And he was in the basket. Imagine, Moses must be so huge. And then jump in the water. After the whale jump in the water, whatever direction the whale go, the water will become like a rock. So Moses, when they come to check on the whale, they follow this, let us say, the steps of the whale, even though the whale was swimming, because the ocean became solid tunnel for them. So they keep walking until in the middle of the two seas, Bahrain, they found Al-Khadr, which means they found him here in Bahrain. And then they say to you that this is a religion. Huh? Do we have any Mohammedan would like to join us? By the way, Fifi from Bahrain. That explains why he is green. Any Abdul? The two C's, the knowledge of Allah. Copying a legend, claiming that this is a true story. And we just heard the stupid ultimate part. He just confirmed that Moses was in Egypt. How Moses in Egypt, he went all the way? He was here according to him. Here. So Moses, he went all the way from here, crossing through Israel, going all the way deep in the desert, through the Jordanian desert, going all the way to Iraq, keep going, you know, here, and he go to the Gulf, and he go to Bahrain. And by the way, the Bahrain is an island. But you see here, this is a bridge built by Saudi Arabia because they were afraid that the Iranian are going to occupy Bahrain anytime. In fact, this is the plan of Iran, because the majority of the population of Bahrain are Shia. That's why the king of Bahrain is giving citizenship to people from Pakistan. He brings Sunni from Pakistan, give them citizenship, they serve in the army. So he can control the Shia, the poor Shia population. But as soon the war erupt, Bahrain will be occupied in less than 15 minutes by the Iranian. And there is main reason it's so easy, because the majority of the population are Shia. So the Saudi, they made a bridge between Saudi Arabia. We can land in the bridge actually. Let us land here. Well, why did not allow us to land? Well, it's not allowing us to land. I don't know why. Well, okay, let us land in the beginning here. So this bridge was made specifically, finally. This is the bridge. To make Bahrain connected to Saudi Arabia, to give them extra protection from Iran. But we know that Saudi Arabia is no match to Iran. So if they invade, they will take it. It's so easy. The same as they took the island of Abu Musa from Emirat. And Emirat could not even dare to fart. So this is the plan of Iran. Iran, when it controlled the whole Gulf, which one day used to be the Persian Gulf, for a reason. For this was one day under the control of the Persians. Emirat is the most dangerous location in the world. Because Iran can take it so easy. Already they took this island, and Emirat could not do anything. This island right now is in the hand of Iran. It's called the island of Abu Musa. Small, tiny island, but it's very, very strategic location. It's very close to Emirat. So this is a Sharjah, and this is Dubai. So will take them, like by airplane, will take them 3 minutes to be in Emirat. So the Iranian, they have a lot of forces in this small island and defense, and anytime they can invade Dubai and take it. And you know, the population of Emirat is nothing, you know. It's like the size of a village in Iran. They are no match to fight. That's why all the Muslim Sunni, they are so scared and terrified from Iran. And they are trying to get close to Israel, not because they love Israel, but because they knew the only one can protect them is Israel, not even America. Because American government can change. Like now they have a Trump, tomorrow they can have someone like Biden. They cannot trust the American. But they knew that the Israeli, they are at war with Iran. So they knew for sure that those are the only one, and they knew that they have the power to stop Iran. This is why Emirat, Bahrain, all of them signed agreement with Israel. Not because they love the Jews, they hate the Jews. But they are terrified. How Iran is so scary? Go check the army of Iran and check the army of Emirat. And then you will know. Hezbollah alone can occupy Emirat and Bahrain. What are you talking about? Hezbollah have 100,000 fighters. They have drones, they have missiles. Emirat, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, they were fighting Al-Houthi for 7 years. They could not win. They have F-16. They have the most advanced airplane. They could not win against a dog of Iran. What about fighting Iran? If you could not fight, if you could not win against their puppy. This is the Houthi here, the puppy of Iran. America right now is bombing them every day. Still they could not accomplish anything. Remember, I made a video about it before. And I told you, no matter how much Trump he bombed them, he will accomplish nothing. Because there's no solution with those people. If you want to bomb them, you have to use a real bombs, not those. Thank you, Lee. So those who are not from the area, they have no idea what's going on. Iran can swallow all this area in a blink of an eye. They don't have army. The Saudi army is, each one of them, his belly is in the size of your trunk. They have a few guys, they are like trained, those are to protect the royal family. The rest, there's no army. In fact, in Saudi Arabia, the government, they are sure to keep the army fat because they don't want one day one officer to make a coup against the royal army, as happened in all Arab countries. and take over. So they keep the whole army weak. They keep only the guards of the royal family well occupied or equipped, let's say. All right. How did Iran develop military? My friend, Iran used to be Persia. Do you know what Persia is? So before Islam, this was an empire, used to stand against Rome. Those people, they enslaved nations. They enslaved the Jews for hundreds of years. What are you talking about? This is Persia. They are not dummy Arab. Iran, they have nuclear facility. Since the one who started the nuclear facility, it was the Shah, the king of Iran, before even those Islamists. What do you think Iran is? The only one can stand for them is USA, Israel. Those Arab, they cannot. Those Houthi, they have massive number of population. This area is full of mountains, extremely rocky. They are drug dealers. They send their children to America to study how to make weapons. So now they are making drones. But now they are not making the drone, they put the drone together, let's say. To the point now, Al-Houthi, by the training of Iran, they are able to shoot missiles every few days sometime to Israel. Look how far Israel is. Israel is not next door. So they cross all the way from here, all the way to Israel, to Eilat. So Saudi Arabia, Emirat, Bahrain, even Egypt, even Sudan sent forces to fight the Houthi, and they fail. The Houthi was bombing Saudi Arabia cities day and night. The Saudi, they could not do anything. If not the Patriot of USA, they screwed up. All right. And now Trump, he think if he bombed their centers, their storages, etc., they have deep in the ground the storages. I don't think USA weapon can reach. The only way to have victory of those over those, if he used nukes. You have to show them their size, the real size they have. Otherwise, like, the only way is mass destruction weapon. As simple as that. This is reality. All right. I hope we have a good time together. Did we have a good time, guys? If you don't have good time, I will send you to Bahrain or to Al-Houthi. In Al-Houthi, you will enjoy a lot of drugs, but there they have different kind of drugs. It's a hashish which they chew. So you will see those Houthi, everyone his mouth like a balloon. You might think that they have a problem with their teeth. The reality is they spend their day chewing hashish. They are high 24 hours, 7 days a week. So if you don't behave and I get upset from you, I will send you to the Houthi. This is how they spend their time. Do you see how his mouth is big? And the guy next to him, his mouth? This is al-qat. They keep chewing in it like a goat. non-stop. I'm serious. We go back. Look how beautiful, look. It make you high. Even kids, they give it to kids. Look, look, look. A child. They sit by hundred of men just chewing these drugs. This is their entertainment. Look at this, look. It's like 100 goat. The ground is full of hashish. Everybody, his mouth is full. He have a big balloon. So you are fighting savage. They don't care for life. They don't care for. So the only way, if you want to finish a war, have a war. Not this. Trump, he don't know. He don't know he's fighting who. He think if he killed 50 or 60 or 100, they will behave. They don't have a brain. Look at this. There are Kalashnikov next to them and the hashish in their mouth. And you can see his penis. Look at the soldier. He is saluting his country. And the hashish in his mouth. If there is any women she would like to marry, somebody from Yemen, they will get a lot of hashish for free. By the way, you look handsome, to be honest with you, right? Very attractive. Especially for, Muslims. Everybody have a balloon in his mouth. First time I saw them, I thought they have a problem. I said, why this nation, all of them, they have a problem with their teeth? I mean, it doesn't matter. It's impossible. Every single one of them, his teeth is like this. Like, why? It's not like 1, 2, 3, 7, 20. Man, the whole nation, their teeth is messed up. I mean, look at this army. The army of balloon. This is the army. The army is high. They cannot even stand for a second without the hashish. It have to be in their mouth 24 hours. I think when they have sex, they have it in their mouth too. Oh boy. So from now on, you know what's going on. Anyone misbehave, I will buy you one-way ticket to Yemen. All right? Deal with it. Behave or not to behave, that is the question. Imagine if we send Ultimate Fard to Yemen, what will happen to him? I mean, already he's high. And his wall was so dirty behind him. This is an army? Look at this guy. Oh no, this is the best smile ever. I mean, who can beat that? This is so cool. Who wanna go to Yemen? This is who is Trump is fighting or trying to fight. Oh boy. He's happy. You want to be happy? Huh? Look how... Alhamdulillah. We believe in Allah and Prophet Muhammad. We are going to fight the Jews. Those they want to destroy the Jews. Those they want to destroy the Jews. That's it. Unbelievable. Mental illness. And you know, they don't even put like little, they push like 1 kilo or 2 kilos of this hashish inside their mouth to the point their face looks so weird. And they push it always in one side so he can talk and chew in the same time. You know? Beautiful, beautiful. Look at this guy. I'm going to make him an admin here if he show up. I promise. Hey, where is my admins here? Lisa, you are fired. You know, this guy will replace you. He will do a better job. All the admins in Rumble, you are fired too. We got a better admin. He will scare the hell of anyone will come here. Who's going to stop here? Nobody will be here. The second they see this balloon, they will think he have a very bad infection and disease is coming. Everybody will leave. Take a beer. All right, my friends. I think it's time for us to finish. Lord have mercy with this madness. You know, people in YouTube, they have channels about salad, about food, about garden. I have channel about this. Now, I don't believe in destiny, but oh boy. What we can say, I have to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And we are always victorious in His name. We speak in His name. We save the Muslims in His name. We will destroy all the kingdoms of the devil. Remember one thing. The more they attack Christ, the more they prove to us that they are Antichrist. And nobody attack Christ as Muslims and Islam. Any church, they preach to you that Islam they worship or Muslim worship the same God, those are satanic people. Clean your sandals from such a place, as Jesus said, and never go there again. And warn people not to go there. The Bible is so clear. Whoever denies the Son and the Father is an Antichrist. Anyone can tell me which verse? And I hope, after we finish today, you guys will give us some beautiful verses, can help us and help Muslims to see why we Christians consider Islam the most satanic. And to help Christians too, to understand that we don't share the same God. In fact, their God is not even a spirit. Our God is a spirit. And there's tons of verses in the Bible about it. Their God is Satan. Their God is evil. Their God teach lies, promote lies, encourage lies. Our God is holy. His name is holy. His life is holy. He is the Holy Lord. His kingdom is holy. His heaven is holy. Muhammad and his heaven is nothing but sexual pervert. Pimp house. We cannot compare, otherwise we will be insulting our Lord. I want to say thank you. Leave the comment for me in the sections of the comment, not in the chat. give us comment, give us verses in the Bible, refute Muslims. I get glad to see Muslims refuted by Christians using their own way. You learn from me about Islam, but I'm sure all of you are smart and you have your own way. It's like, you know, when we bring ingredients to the kitchen, each one of us can be a very good cook, but each one of us, he can be his own way of cooking. So I would like to see Christians who think how to refute Muslims, how they can come with better argument than Christian Prince. I will be glad to see all of you do way better than me. I want to see a Christian crusade, cleaning this earth from lies and liars. I will be so happy to see a new generation. Whoever listens to me, he will do even better. Because this is not about me, about you. This is about the truth, and the truth will set you free. And all of us, at the end of the day, we are Christians. We are one family, and our Lord, our Savior, He is our Master. And we have one Father, which is in heaven. No priest, no bishop, no pope, one Father. Never call any man Holy Father, except your God in heaven, as the Bible says. Remember that. So let us be the crusade and wage war of truth, not war of killing, against evil and lies and deception. And we saw today how Muslims try to duct tape their garbage cult, bankrupt, lies after lies. But can lie save Muhammad? No. In fact, the more they lies, the more we use that against them to prove that they are nothing but cult. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. See ya.